Hello everybody and welcome to episode 22 of Let's Play Battlefield Yugoslavia. Thanks to the last battle, we've been left at a disadvantage. We're in a tricky situation and we need to recover. We need to beat back the Bosniak Muslim forces since we're still fighting on the Neretva River. Since though we did get completely trounced in the last episode, we have managed to get some reinforcements and we are giving it our all to defeat the Muslim forces. Despite their heavy weaponry, despite their tanks, we are going to give them a taste of their own medicine. We are going to try our best to defeat them this time around. We might be needing our G3A3, and now that I think of it, I'll take a rocket launcher as well. We have tanks of our own this time though, because last time we had no tanks at all. We were outgunned, outnumbered, we were effectively screwed. As you can see, this place is quite similar. I think it's the exact same place now that I think of it. So we're back in this part of the Neretva River. We are fighting the Bosniaks once more. This time, we're going to win though. We're going to change things, we are going to turn things around. We are going to make sure that we win the war in Bosnia. We'll defend Croatdom and Christianity using armored vehicles this time around, since last time we were at a disadvantage in weaponry. For those of you who might notice my voice being a little different in this episode, you might be thinking, of course, maybe I got a new microphone, something along those lines, but no, don't worry, it's just a throat infection. And I can get over it myself. I'll be feeling fine in about an episode or two, don't worry about that at all. Of course, the best cure for this would be a nice sip of heated rakia, but of course I'd rather not drink and drive, since as you can see this is already the result of me trying to drive sober. Now if we can make it up this hill and actually get to the Bosniak scumbags, we stand a chance of winning. We have more bases than they do, and it seems like their offensive has been blunted. Not the only kind of blunt to be featured right now, honestly, since these Ustaše are ridiculous. And Ermin Jehilodic, that goat-fucking son of a bastard, just killed me. Great. Anyway, there's a T-55 tank here right for the taking. I'm gonna use it to rain hell on some Bosniak Muslim scumbags. We're gonna teach these Valia a lesson, no matter what. This is revenge. This is for the last battle. This is for the humiliation which we suffered. Never again will this happen to us Croats. And the rockets are still pounding away. They're attacking us, but we can win. We can outlast them. We can outgun them. Don't worry, this time around, we no longer have the severe disadvantages we had the last battle. Today, everything is under control. You can trust me on that. We stand a very good chance of winning, and that is not to be questioned. This shall be our revenge. The return of the Ustaše, the victory in the war. Because this battle right now will decide the fate of the Croats in Bosnia. Since if we lose this, we can't afford to lose any other battles. Because at this point we have only won a single battle in the Croat-Bosniak War. It's a shame, it's ridiculous, it's a humiliation, and I'm not taking any more of it. I'm gonna have to give it my all, throw all of my efforts into this, but I will not let the Muslims get away with anything of this sort. We've let them defeat us too many times, and that's why I'm gonna strike out right now. I am gonna hurt them very bad. Somebody's gonna get injured right here, somebody's gonna lose. And it won't be the Croats. We do, however, need to launch an offensive to take those Muslim bases. Since otherwise, we are running out of time, we are running out of chances, and the battle will just get longer and longer, and in a war of attrition, we will lose. That's the truth. I won't deny it. No matter what weaponry we have at our disposal, a war of attrition cannot be won against the Bosniak Muslims. These jihadis are just too good. They're getting supported by the Americans, and though we're also getting supported by the West, it isn't enough. It'll never be enough. We have crossed the Neretva River once again. We stand the chance of launching a successful counteroffensive if we can kill enough of their infantrymen. Of course, we can't afford to stay behind and attack their tanks. We need to launch an offensive without getting killed. This is really pissing me off by now. I guess you can tell. Of course, I don't have the voice to get into a really big rage at the moment. My throat hurts too much. I'm sorry about that. You won't be hearing any ranting along the lines of last episode. Trust me on that. You will, however, be hearing the sound of Muslims screaming as we shoot them apart, as we tear their country limb from limb. Don't worry about that either. This will happen. This will be great. It'll go down in Bosnian history as the day all chances for an Islamic state in Bosnia died. Now let's get into this T-55 while we still have a chance. We are outnumbered right now, but no longer outgunned, I don't think. We might have to suicide bomb, unfortunately. We'll have to degenerate to the level of the Muslims. We'll have to get down to their level and start launching suicide attacks if we want to have a chance of winning. Yes! The Muslims blew themselves apart. Those idiotic jihadis just launched rockets at their own tanks. Both Muslim tanks were knocked out by Muslim rockets. I couldn't be happier right now. We stand a chance of winning now. But I have to take advantage of this while we still have this chance. We are on the right side of the river. And we are no longer on the right side of the river. We need weaponry, we need armor. We need a strategy. We need the tactics. We need to build a wall. We need to build a wall, make the Muslims of Bosnia pay for it. That will put an end to all of this ethnic warfare. Trust me, that is the perfect solution. But first we'll build some bridges across the Neretva. After that we can build the walls later. But before that we've got a battle to win. And a war to win. We need to put the Muslims down. We need to put these animals down. These ragheads, these dune coons. We've let them live in Bosnia for too long. We will finish the job which Ante Pavelic started. We shall leave no stone unturned, no Bosniak unmurdered, no border unviolated. Bosnia shall be ours, now and forever. If we can dodge some rockets and actually do something productive. Now let's get into the machine gun here. Okay, our tank is slipping into the river. We need to take advantage of this opening while we still can, because we just lost our T-55 to the river because Juraj Ivkovic is the village idiot, apparently. I have no idea where we got him from, but it is obvious that we are scraping the barrel, that we are desperate for soldiers. If we are willing to conscript such boneheads into the HOS. Now we need to lay down the law, and we need to do it with style. I'll be using my sniper rifle to catch some Bosniaks off guard. Their tank just did a flip. It's doing tricks. I don't like that. For fuck's sake. Okay then. Situation is getting bad, so I will brandish my MP5 and prepare myself to deal some pain to the Muslim forces. Take this, you Turkish scumbags! You Balije! Bosnia isn't yours, and it never will be! The Neretva River shall be held at all costs. No matter what might be said, it cannot be lost, it will not be lost. We will save Bosnia one step at a time. One battle at a time. We are now at the decisive point. We are only 1 point ahead. We need to take at least one Muslim base if we are in with a chance of winning. And that seems ever so slowly to be getting within our grasp, to be honest. If we attack from the rear, hit the Muslims where it hurts, we should be able to get them good. Otherwise, the battle will continue to go south until we run out of manpower. Fucking hell, that's a loud machine gun. But this is a beautiful PT-76 amphibious tank, bought most likely from our Soviet comrades, who aren't comrades of ours anymore, of course, because the Russians are backing the Serbs, and I won't be having any of that. Now, my men, Ustaše comrades, follow me into battle, and let us make Bosnia Croat again. We won't be exposing the rear of our tank to Bosniak rockets anymore. We will turn around and we will crush them. Their rockets won't be penetrating this armor anyway. We are pushing them back. The unimaginable has just become possible. The Neretva River is once again ours. In a way, this feels like part 2 of episode 21, even though these are separate battle scenarios. This seems like a much brighter day in the history of the Croats of Herceg-Bosna. Because the situation is now not only under our control, but I would say it is in our hands. The Bosniaks are finally bleeding points, and if we can hold this one base, this situation will continue. Though it seems that our dumb-ass Croat comrades don't know how to get up to that base, which means we might just have to defend it by ourselves. Not that I've got a problem with that. This MP5 has stunning stability, and we can dodge those shells no problem. We have learnt the trade. We can hammer dance our way out of this. The great MC Hammer has taught us how to not be touched. The Croat is untouchable. That is certain. The battle is going in our favor. We will have to get some proper weaponry now. We will need a knife to cut some Muslim throats in half. Since this is the only solution to the Muslim Bosniak question. Now we'll dodge some bullets once more. Dodge the gunfire. Hold the base. And do all that we need to do to make Bosnia safe again. We are still under heavy fire. We are still in a bad situation. But our situation is better than it was before. We have a massive lead over the Muslim forces, and I don't think they'll be able to retake that base anytime soon. So now we will push our advantage home. We will give these goat fuckers a good old bloody nose. We will bomb their tanks like this. We will suicide bomb if we have to. And the suicide bombing wasn't as successful as I thought. We planted some bouncing betties, but those seem to be anti-personnel mines. So we'll go with the AK-74 plus anti-tank mines, because for some reason we were stupid enough to put anti-personnel mines under a tank. It must be something in the water by this point, since I don't remember being so stupid when I first started playing as a Croat. But now, anti-tank mines will do the trick. We will have a blast right now. We will get these Bosniak Muslims good. They won't know what hit them because we are on the verge of winning this battle. So I say we finish it off with a bang. We will suicide bomb the tank if we have the chance. If not, we will just MP5 or AK-74 some Bosniak Muslim asses up. Okay then, the battle is a victory. The episode is quite short, but as you can see, we killed a ridiculously large number of Muslims. The Neretva River front is once again dominated by the Croats. The defeat of episode 21 has been reversed. Episode 22 is a good episode, and who knows, this might serve as a precedent for more Croat victories. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel. I've been the Nerd Gamer. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.